Hey guys, I'm back with another educational beauty video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can take your dull makeup look or bland looking makeup look to a healthy version. Very easy. It's not even about starting from scratch. It's just about adding a few steps to your current routine so that you can actually have that healthy looking glow to your skin. It's actually crazy how much of a drastic difference it makes. It's going to take your makeup from here to here. I know you're going to love it, so stay tuned. Now don't forget, I do have an online publication called Confessions of a Creative, where we cover different topics such as self-entrepreneurship, mindset, fashion, and beauty. There are two subscription types. One is free, where you get occasional access, posts and things like that, but you do get like occasional posts with that. And with the paid version, which only costs around a coffee a month, you get so much more. You get extra paid subscriber benefits and perks. You get to chat with me in a little room. It's really cool. And also you get extra newsletters like articles where they are really in detail about beauty and answering some of the questions that you guys actually ask over here too. Don't forget, I'm over on Instagram too, so make sure you come and say hi. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Now let's head straight into this video. Now let's transform this dull, bland looking makeup into healthy looking makeup. So some of you may kind of do your makeup like this already. This is kind of just my day-to-day makeup where I've done it very, very quickly. And even if it's not like this, I'm sure you have your general day-to-day makeup. And sometimes you may feel like it's just a little dull, just a little bland. How do I kind of like take it up a notch without looking like I've applied a whole load of makeup? So how can I transition it or just turn it into a more healthier looking makeup look? So that's what we're going to do today. Now I'm going to get started with a specific color, which I know you're going to love. We're really going to be focusing on the colors that we use and the placement as well as technique. So I'm going to get started with my Rustic Glam palette, which is from Dominique Cosmetics. And I'm using the shade Desert Queen, which is this beautiful kind of peachy color. And I really want to show you how you can just make everything look a lot more alive, you know? So it doesn't mean you have to start from scratch. That's why I've already got this makeup on, because I want to show you how you can add those little bits to really give it that push and make it look a lot healthier. So I'm going to be using my Sigma Beauty E49 brush, dipping that into the color. We're going to focus on adding it to the lid first and then blending it into that and then slowly taking it into the socket. I don't want to be using dark colors here because I really want that healthy look, that nice kind of flush of color. So we're going to add this to the eyelid, and you can use this same brush to apply and blend because it's just an easy color to work with. So you see how I applied it on the lid, and then as I actually did that, I focused on taking it upwards into the socket. Now we've got this wash of color there. It's up to you how far you want to take it, whether you want to stay here or you want to add more color. I'm going to add a little bit more because I always feel like on camera, you know, the colors need to be a little bit exaggerated. I mean, already look at the difference. You can use your finger to kind of drag or pick up any excess color. Look at the difference. That's just kind of like flat, and then we've got this really nice wash of color here. So I'm going to do the same on the lower lash line, but I'm using my E57 brush, and I'm basically just going to press this in. There you go. And let's do the other eye. So we're just pressing it into the lid. And then after we've covered the lid, we're then gonna take this into the socket and then drag it upwards and outwards along the end of the eye. Really, you can do this with any color that is brighter, you know, nothing that's dark, because then it's just not gonna look healthy and kind of like open. I'm really happy with this color. I feel like it's just such a nice, healthy color. Let's do the same on the lower eye. Plus, I feel like they're really easy, quick things that you can do. You know, this hasn't taken long at all. We're gonna finish with some mascara. Let's curl the lashes first because this is really gonna help to kind of open up the lashes. Then we're gonna use our Sky High. Is it called Sky High? It's just called, oh, it is called Sky High. It's from Maybelline, the mascara, and I'm really liking this. It's actually really, really good. There you go. It's a really good mascara. No wonder it's viral. Wow, that's a good mascara. I only just recently started using this. That's why I'm still surprised at it. It's still surprising me. Every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, wow. And yeah, so it just kind of like, I'm not even doing my lashes really close to a mirror. Okay, let's put a little bit on the lower lashes. It's pretty crazy how you can go from such a kind of flat looking foundation look, or like base face, whatever you want to call it, to something which is kind of like, wow, that's so different. And you don't always have to start from scratch. You can kind of stick to your original routine, your makeup routine, and then add things, just change things around a little bit. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't always look at some of these looks that you see online and think, oh wow, that's just going to be, you know, it's going to take me forever. Because what it is just adding small bits. It's like a jigsaw. You're just kind of like, it's like a puzzle. You're adding extra bits to just complete the whole look. You're not necessarily starting from scratch and doing everything differently. It's just adding a few extra bits. Now that we've done that, I want to apply a nice blush to give me some color on the cheeks. And I'm going to use my Dual Backstage Rosy Glow in Coral. And this is almost like a kind of neon color. I'm using my Sigma F12 brush. And you've got to be careful here because you don't want to apply a whole load of this blush, because obviously we've got similar color on the lids. But we also do want to kind of, you know, like make our skin look a little bit more healthy as well. Now already I can see some color coming through on my skin. It just looks a lot more healthy. I used to be afraid of like applying blush. This is mainly on myself, obviously, of blush with a bright eye color, because I used to be like, oh my God, there's just too much color going on. But actually, you know, it kind of completes it. So that's my blush done. Now lastly, what I want to do, well, not kind of lastly, there is an extra step to this, but what I want to do is do my lips, but also I don't really want them to be like, oh, a matchy and everything is all together. And I can't wait for you to see that kind of like finished transition. I'm going to use my Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in, what does that say? Oh my God, it says Brave. Horrendous. My eyesight is so bad. Anyway, I'm using this and I'm basically gonna apply this over my lips. It's too much for like full color, so I need to buff it in. I want it to look like a stain. Then what I do is I get my lip cheat from Charlotte Tilbury and just add the color, the lip liner, on certain areas. So like the top, and that kind of helps to shape the lips without having to put like lip liner everywhere. That's kind of like the color done. I'm really happy with the amount of color that I have on. There are just a lot, like the last couple of bits that I want to do to really help kind of just sculpt my whole look. So I'm going to use my 200 brush from Fenty with my Ella Luz Velveteen Queen Powder Bronzer in Past the Crown. And I just want to kind of like sculpt my nose a little bit. And then this is like quite a natural bronzer. So I just want to go underneath where I've applied the blush, just so that there's some kind of like definition there, you know, so it doesn't look so kind of flat underneath my blush. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glow. So I'm using my Tom Ford Skin Illuminating Powder Duo in 01 Mood Light. And I'm just going to add a bit of this with my finger just to the kind of like peaks of my cheekbones. There you go. And that basically is my healthy looking makeup look. How I've transitioned it from a dull makeup look is honestly something I hope you guys try out. Now, again, when I say dull, I don't mean like kind of like, oh wow, it looks great. I'm talking about like dull makeup in the sense that it doesn't really stand out. It kind of just like is a bit hidden. Like there's nothing really there. It looks very bland and there's no kind of color there, you know? There's no kind of like color which looks healthy. So I really wanted to kind of share with you like how I just add a few little extra bits just to kind of like honestly take my makeup to a lot more of a healthier place where I feel like it looks healthy, it looks like alive. I feel like, okay, wow, there's color there, but it's not so bright where it's like, wow, she's got orange eyeshadow on. And honestly, I have like darker skin. So if you guys are a lot paler, if any of you guys are a lot paler, you probably don't need to apply as much as this. And if you're slightly darker skin tone than me, or even much darker skin tone than me, then you can obviously go in more, because, you know, the color will really kind of bring, it just adds more kind of healthy looking finish to your whole face, if that made sense. Now I just want to show you, like, it's very easy to lighten your whole eyeshadow look. So just take off the excess with a brush. You'll find that that should be enough, you know, just to lighten the whole thing if you feel like it's too much. And honestly, normally if you do feel like it's too much, it's probably because you finished your entire face and you're like, okay, I could have gone a little bit less with my eyeshadow, in which case this is what you do. And like, look how immediately that has lightened it. So now it's just like this stain of like coral, healthy looking color to my lids, which doesn't look like I've actually got a whole load of eyeshadow on there. That's why I like these kind of colors, because I feel like you can really water them down. And once they're watered down, it's so easy to just make this look very kind of natural looking as well. I really do hope you've enjoyed this, and don't forget to kind of like head over to my other social media platforms where you can check me out. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, there's Substack, which I feel like is my new favorite thing ever. It's amazing. I have my own online publication there. It's just, guys, I don't even know how to describe it for you, like, but honestly, you're gonna love it. So head over there. I'm like, honestly, none of my words are coming out right today. Surprise, surprise. As if that hasn't happened before. But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this. I'm sending you loads of love wherever you are in the world. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.